What's up YouTube, Aaron with Siegfried's Motorworks. On this video here today, just like the thumbnail says, 2022 Genuine Scooter Company Buddy Kick. We have recently installed a full NCY Performance pipe on this one. So we're going to be taking you guys out, giving you a test ride video on that so you can hear and see and get to know the Buddy Kick and also get to know this performance pipe that's available for it. But before we get too far into this specific video, I want to say thank you so much for watching. And also welcome to our new facility and welcome to the first video out of our new facility. In the normal sense of YouTube, big things coming, all that nonsense like everybody says, but truthfully here we do have some different things planned for the channel, seeing as we now have a much bigger shop. We also have a bigger showroom where we can carry some more inventory. So pay attention to the channel, there's a couple of new things coming, and we'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section. Scooter-wise, what do you guys want to see from us? Help us program this channel for you. But back to the main point of why we're here. Genuine Scooter Company Buddy Kick. Without a doubt, one of my favorite scooters from the Genuine Scooter Company. 125cc fuel injected scooter. It's hard to imagine how you can make this scooter any better, but we're gonna try it with this NCY Performance exhaust system. I don't know the retail of this pipe. I probably should look that up prior to starting the video. But I do know that I'm going to be giving you a 13% discount on this exact exhaust pipe, brand new, not the one that's installed, on this exact model exhaust pipe for your Buddy Kick. So if you go to our website, smwx717parts.com, I'll put it in the description, and you purchase this exhaust system, and at checkout, put in the coupon code Kyle Kicks It. Should we do Kyle Kicks It?
Yeah.
We'll just do Kick It.
Yeah.
Put in the coupon code Kick It at checkout. You're gonna get 13% off of this exhaust system. It is only for the Buddy Kick. It doesn't fit any other model, so don't try and buy this for your Buddy 170i, your Yamaha Zoomer, or whatever other scooter you think it might fit on. It's made specifically for the Buddy Kick. But either way, let's take you out. Let's show you exactly what Buddy Kick's all about, and let's show you also this NCY Performance pipe is all about. And that should be that then.
How are you gonna do the thumbnail? Are you gonna be like holding the old exhaust?
No. The thumbnail?
Alright, so some of this information you might have heard already. I know it can be a little bit redundant, but people like to skip. So either way, I like to put the information out there so everyone can hear it. 2022 Genuine Scooter Company Buddy Kick. This model has been around from Genuine since 2016. This is a PGO scooter. It's imported by Genuine in the PGO market. This would be called a J-Buba, J-B-U-B-U. 1.6 gallon fuel tank, 11.1 horsepower, 7.7 foot-pound of torque. You get disc brakes in the front and the rear, and this one has a wet weight of 235 pounds. So as we're putting on our gloves to get ready to go here, I just want to point a couple of things out with the Buddy Kick. This has a really nice retro-inspired front end. It has this fender ornament, the chrome horn cover. You get this nice LED lighting here and here on the Buddy Kick. We did upgrade the headlight on this, so this is a full LED for the standby light, and then it is a white PIAA headlight bulb. For this one, like we said before, NCY exhaust, and I did have a chance to ride with this thing now on the way home. Really impressed with how this exhaust performs. I don't know that you notice a ton on this or the top end, but it definitely has like a really crisp throttle response. Not to say it didn't before, like it's a whole thing, like this is a really good scooter, so it's really hard to improve on that, but I am a really big fan of this exhaust, plus it does have a nice exhaust note. On the tail section here, obviously underneath our basket or top case, we have LED tail lights and turn signal lights there as well. Actually, I can turn that on. So you can see the turn signal there. Either way, let's get out and get this one going. Electric start only on the Kick. While we give this thing 1 second to warm up, you do have a high beam, low beam light, passing indicator, turn signals, kill switch. This is your four-way function. So both sides of your turn signals will turn on. And in this gauge cluster, a lot of really good information in here. You have an engine oil indicator. You have your high beam and low beam on separate indicators, which I like. Turn signals on separate indicators, what I like. You do have a check engine light here as well. And what's important about that is in this little digital cluster, you have your fuel economy, your fuel gauge here. You have a trip meter down here. And then you can cycle through, sorry, that was my bad. You can cycle through, you get battery voltage. You also have a check engine or engine management system reader. It has that little smiley face there, which is kind of absurd, but I guess it's fair play. If you have a code going on here, this will read it. Otherwise, it'll let you know that the scooter is okay. Then you also have this clock, and that can be changed to a 12-hour format. We let the customer decide what they want to do with that. So I prefer to ride with the tachometer on. So either way, let's get this one going. So as we head on down the road here, I'd really like to talk about the exhaust first and foremost, because that's probably a good bit of the people that are watching this have already seen kick videos, or you likely already own a buddy kick, and the exhaust might have been what drew you in on this one. So this exhaust system is from NCY. It's made specifically for the buddy kick. What I like about the exhaust system, it does not give you that drone, like a lot of times, especially on scooters, because of normally it's a single cylinder. You would have what they call like a thumper exhaust. So like at an idle, it's gonna pop, 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 and at speed, it can get pretty annoying to listen to them. Not to say that I don't love a loud exhaust. Like, I really do enjoy a loud exhaust. It's on a motorcycle though, when you have a loud exhaust system, your RPM is constantly varying. Obviously, if you're sitting at 75 miles an hour on the highway, you're gonna hear 75 miles an hour on the highway. But just with how a scooter is designed to always be in that optimal RPM range, you really don't see any kind of dramatic shift in the RPMs that you're running. So after you hit speed, which on a good running scooter, you should be locked in, I would say, by about 20. And this isn't a modified scooter, like the scooter swap shop, like all the real wild stuff that they build. Like, that's a completely different market. On a stock scooter, the scooters that 90% of the people on the roads are driving, if not more, you shouldn't see a whole lot of fluctuation in your RPM once you get going. It's gonna maintain that. And obviously you're gonna get a little bit faster in the RPM, but basically if this was one of these normal annoying scooter exhausts, you get tired of listening to it. So this one I do not mind. It doesn't have a much louder tone than stock, but what it does do is it gives you some of that aftermarket characteristics that you would normally hear, or like sound characteristics that you would normally hear like with an aftermarket pipe. You get the little bit of the gurgles, you get that like just a little bit of that tone that you're looking for. Honestly, this system, if I put this on a scooter for you and you didn't know it was on there and you test rode it, you wouldn't come back saying like, oh my god, like I did the aftermarket. You wouldn't even know. There's a good chance you wouldn't even know that this scooter had a pipe on it. I would be willing to bet you'd make a comment saying how nice the pipe sounds. But either way, that's enough about the exhaust. Coupon code KICKIT on smwx717parts.com. You can save, well, I think we said 13%. I don't remember. 13%. If I didn't say it before, it's 13% now on that exhaust system through our website for your buddy kick. We'll pump through this S-turns here. And this is a great road. Like, I'm actually a really big fan of how we're going to be doing test ride videos from here on out. We have a really, really nice road. There's some straights, a lot of good turns, and other than that, you have a lot of beautiful central PA scenery. So this is likely going to be what most of the test ride videos are going to be on this road in some way, shape, or form. You know, we may switch it up and find something else, but at this point, I'm a really big fan of this specific road. So, as far as the gauge cluster goes, I really like the Buddy Kick. I know I said it in the intro to this video, but like if I had a pick, I shouldn't even say if I had a pick. If I was buying a genuine scooter company scooter, I would be buying a Buddy Kick. I know the Buddy 170Is are out there, but for me, specifically in the floorboard, like I can't do this on a Buddy 170, on a Buddy 50, any of the normal Buddy models. I can't do this. That's not to say it's bad. I just have really long legs, and also the stock Buddy seats aren't a flat seat. They have like a pitch in them, so you end up having to feel like it's digging into your tailbone the whole time you're riding. If you do try and sit somewhere other than where Genuine intended you to on the scooter. The Buddy Kick has this skateboard style seat, so you can basically sit anywhere you want. You can sit as far back, you can sit as far front, anywhere on that seat you'd like, and you're not going to have anything extra digging into you. Either way, the front and rear disc brakes on this, newer scooters, you're going to start to see it more. Especially, man, I hate to say it because we don't sell Sim, but man, the Sim scooter line is killing it. Sportique Scooters in Colorado, they keep posting these Sims, and man, like they make some really good looking scooters. We've had a Sim or two in the past. I was never crazy impressed with them, but I'd be willing to bet it's something like Kimco where those scooters they're coming. They're just not here yet. We'll see. I don't know, maybe it's something Siegfried's Motorworks should look into. Should we bring Sim in? If you're watching and you think we should bring Sim in, type it up in the comments section. Other than that, yeah, not even other than that. So again, back to these brakes. Yeah, you get a really nice confident braking feel with these things. I'm a really big fan of this as far as braking goes on a scooter. I like the fact that, because normally all the rest of the Genuine line, I shouldn't say all the rest of the Genuine line, all the rest of the Buddy line, you're gonna get a juice brake in the front, but your rear, you're just gonna get a drum brake. And what's hard for me is, realistically, this scooter doesn't need this to be the rear brake to be a juice brake. This scooter could be perfectly sufficient with a drum brake. It's just really nice having the disc brake. So where I struggle is, like, you have people that read online, like, or watching this video, like, now it might be in your head, or now people might say, like, well, the guy on YouTube said that the disc brake is really worth it, so I need to buy the Kick. The drum brakes are just fine. Drum brakes have been around forever. It's just a better technology. The drum brake is sufficient. So as far as that goes on that, you can kind of take that for what it's worth. But in more reasons as to why I really like the Kick. Handling on this thing really is nice. This really does go. It has a really nimble feel to it. And even though it is a compact, like this isn't a big maxi scooter, and even with that in mind, this thing still handles really nicely. So this is actually a decent little stretch of road here. Let's get up to the top. So we'll pull her on over here. Okay. Stand still, wide open throttle. This is how quickly the Buddy Kick accelerates. 3, 2, 1. So that's 45, 50 really quickly. We're going to be a little late on the brakes here. I really wanted to hit 60. Like, I've seen 60 mile an hour in this thing, but it might not be here. Nope. Okay. That's the only going to be, I guess, the downfall of this road is we don't have the room to get these scooters to open up 100%. Top speed on a Genuine Scooter Company Buddy Kick is 62 miles an hour, and that's with me on it. 6'1", 6'2", whatever you want to call it. 275 pounds, ATM. So that's what I see on this thing, especially yesterday. Like, I saw that I had a little bit more room yesterday there, just going the other way. So yeah, whatever. This one here, I don't know if we said it either. This one's finished off in this French vanilla. So part of that French vanilla thing is you do get these brown levers. That's not really a feature that a lot of people would think to have or really makes a difference on a scooter, but it really does give this thing a super nice look, being that it has this this two-tone. These do match the seat as well, which is another really, really nice feature. For being a 125 too, like, this is a really impressive 125. These are priced now that all the genuine price bumping has gone through. These are priced identical to a Buddy 170i. Like, they got the door for the same exact money. And what Genuine is doing now is making you pick between the technology that comes in the Kick or the extra CCs on the 170i. For me and a lot of my customers, the choice isn't really that hard. They are both very equal in performance. Acceleration-wise, a Kick performs really equally with the 170i. That's how impressive the Kick is. Because the 170i is also a really impressive scooter. When we had first gotten the 170i's in, I was the first one to test ride them. And then I had Kyle go out. Like, I went out and came back and I was like, dude, you gotta ride this scooter. So he went out and took it. And the 170i is just a really, really, really impressive scooter. And the Kick accelerates with it. What happens is around like 45, 50 is you start to lose some of that acceleration. So around 45, 50, the 170i will start to pull on the Kick and begin to be able to get ahead of it. But not before that. And then obviously the top speed. So these are good for about 62. The 170i's are good for about 67. And that's with me on it. You may be small or tall or whatever. But with me, that's what I see, is 62 and 67. I did not know that that was going to do that. I thought this came out different. So with the Kick, another big component of this is the fact that this scooter was made in 2016. There's a lot of model years of these out, and the Genuine Scooter Company is really good as far as keeping parts in stock for scooters. And also, too, they don't change the models a lot. They'll do little bits of, you know, knick-knacky, like turn and like little odds and ends stuff, but nothing that affects anybody. So you can essentially have this Buddy Kick from 2016. It's going to be identical to a 2022, which is really nice. The person buying it in 2016 doesn't feel like they got the shaft because their bike came out and 2 years later it's getting updated. Genuine, that's one thing I really feel confident with there too, is when they bring a product out, they did the work and they made sure the product is going to be what it needs to be the first time. Not that they have to keep bringing out update after update after update after update. So that is a really nice feature of the Genuine Scooter Company, or owning a Genuine Scooter Company product, is when it comes out, it kind of stays out. So parts availabilities for these things is really good. Dealer availability for Genuine Scooter Company as a whole is really good. There's 300 dealers nationwide. The best one is obviously in central Pennsylvania at Siegfried's Motorworks. So in this, actually I'll show you when we get off. Like, I'm literally a minute from the shop here. So if you're interested in knowing about that stuff, stick around. We'll get to that in 1 minute. It's probably a halfway important feature of a Buddy Kick that you should know about. One last punch. I love that exhaust note, especially when this thing hits. NCY, great job on this kit system. Yeah, 100%. I love that exhaust note on this thing when you punch the throttle. So as we pull in here to our new Siegfried's Motorworks location, Jiffy stand on the Kick. I don't think I said that before. So you have a couple of things that go on with this key. So you notice it has this weirdness back here, and then like it's just a normal key other than that. So if you put this thing in and you turn left without pushing, it pops the seat. Ta-da! If you put this thing in and you turn to the right, it pops the gas cap. A lot of people really like that because they don't have to get off the scooter to fill the gas. That's what everyone that has Kicks that we sell them to says. Like, oh, I love it. I don't have to get off the scooter to pump my gas. I don't know how safe that is, but either way. Then it has this lock. So you turn that lock like that. Now no one can, oh no, stick their key in the scooter. Unless you have this fancy end piece on your key which you turn, then unlocks it. So either way, thank you guys so much for riding with me. This has been the 2022 Genuine Scooter Company Buddy Kick. Again, if you're here, NCY Performance Exhaust, use coupon code KICKIT on our website, and in the comment section, let us know what you thought of this Genuine Scooter Company Buddy